Before we get into the video today, I just want to acknowledge the huge milestone for us, 420 subscribers. So our little childish brains are giggling at that, and 100 uploads. Before I get into the content today, I just want to let you all know that we now have an affiliate link for Gap Games for Australia and New Zealand. Feel free to click on the link if you're in either of our countries. And yeah, he's got a huge range of Games Workshop products. He keeps plenty of stuff in stock, from Old World as much as he can get his hands on, Lord of the Rings products as much as he can get his hands on, as well as direct order stock, and a ton of other miniature games, painting, basing, and hobby supplies. He is definitely a one-stop shop. And any of the profits that we make will be going back into the channel to buy lighting, film equipment, microphones, etc. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey guys, it's Isla here. I am showing off my 2000 points of Crusading Knights. So this is Errantry Crusade list, Errantry War. The theme is Templars. They look more like Knights of Malta with the cross extending all the way across and not actually being a Maltese cross, but I did want to depict them more like how they were, the Knights Templar in the Kingdom of Heaven were depicted, with the with like the full cross from side to side and top to bottom on the shields and the heraldry. So that's my test model. I'm very happy with how he turned out. So I'm looking forward to going through. I'm going to end up using the black as sort of my, not accent, but as my sort of derivative color, just to sort of you know, take away from the white, not make it so bright, darken the scheme down a lot, make it more gritty and down to earth. And I'm going to be doing things, so for each unit they'll have a different sort of either half or quarter of the shield painted with the black. I think on one unit of my Peg Knights I'm going to do the barding black and just leave the shields completely white as well. And then I'll be doing black shields with a red cross on another unit of Peg Knights, just to sort of differentiate the units and still make it look a bit more Bertonnian, like it's been cut up and all the units have their own individual heraldry. So I'm going to half these guys on the right, these guys will be half black on the left, these guys will have the bottom half of their shields black, and these guys will have the top half of their shields black as well, just so you sort of get an idea. And with the Lords I found some really cool images. If I'll pull them up and I'll post them in the video. But yeah, as you could see, half of the barding was white and black. So I'm going to actually, over the 3 hero models, I'm going to go out and do that and divvy up in half. Do black half and a white half from the barding, and alternate it between the Lords so they all look a little bit individual, but still fit the overall theme of the army. I'm basing the army too with a desert base, because I'm also working on my Tomb Kings, which are over here. The desert base, I will be putting flock on these guys as well, but not as much. And I am going to sort of, yeah, I just want 2 armies that are going to face off each other, base the same. For the rest of my stuff, I'm going to go with the brown and the green flock as well. So, but yeah, as you can see, it looks good on the mat, and both basing styles suit the mat and they tie in, so I'm very happy with that. Anyway, I'll post a variant of the list that they've built in War Scroll Builder as well, and you guys can check that out. I'll post that at the end. There are definitely ways I've thought about updating the list, and I just want to play around with a few different builds to see how we go and where we get. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and check out our link to Gap Games in the description as well. As a postscript, I want to share my original inspiration for the army. This is a Bretonnian army painted by Adrian McWalter. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's in White Dwarf 296. It was my first White Dwarf. I actually came for Lord of the Rings, and I stayed for the noble crusading knights smashing into the undead skeleton hordes. I spent hours on my lunch break reading it and was such a massive inspiration for my army. And finally, here are a couple more images I found online that served as great inspiration for me. As you can see, a variety of crosses on the shield and sort of like quartering and everything like that. So I'm definitely going to potentially use this as some inspiration to do some other things with the heraldry. And yeah, like the sky's the limit. And once I really get into painting it, I'm going to get the feel of what I want to do. And I am really looking forward to getting this project started.
I hope he enjoys that.